Okay, everybody, come on in right quick. I know that tomorrow is work day. I really want to come in. I want to talk to you all because I know you all see what's happening in the country. A lot of things we cannot say on these social media platforms, but I want to give you the opportunity to call in and to vent. Tell us how you're feeling because y'all know how we are feeling.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I do see you all. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. We love you all more. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you saw us on Greg Kelly. Thank you, Mary.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. But we want to come in to because we want to give you the opportunity. Also, I just want you. Let me just step back and let me just calm myself down. Let me just say this here.
Okay.
You all know that there's still a patriot or patriots out there that is fighting for what happened in 2020. Okay, the irregularities, we call it that. His name is Mike Lindell. So please make sure you go over there and support him by going to mypillow.com. And each time you make a purchase, you'll receive up to 66% of your entire purchase by using code DS21. That's
That's right.
66 up to 66% off your entire purchase by using code DS21. So go to mypillow.com. You know, I've
Yes.
been talking so fast, Silk.
Yes.
Silk.
Yes. And make sure while you're over there, you go ahead and get some of those slippers and pajamas. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, and
Beautiful.
don't forget about the gizzard sheets. I
Oh
love
my
them. I love the
God.
sheets.
It's amazing.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Thank you, Leanne. All right, you all. So now, okay, listen, y'all. I am so ticked off. I am pissed off. Okay, and I'm trying not to show it. Do I look like I'm pissed? Cause I feel it.
Okay.
Okay, somebody said Jamie said she going to Jamaica for a week to get away from this. Is your flight ticket, did it go up? Cause ain't no gas on the East Coast. All of the pumps are dry, pretty much. Oh, we know, baby. Yes, we know. Okay, but we want to hear from you because what we're being told is somebody hacked the pipeline
Yeah.
and that the people that own this particular pipeline proactively took the line offline so it won't pump gas to where it needs to pump gas to. And my thing is, why don't they proactively turn it back on?
That's right.
And so when you have no gas at the gas pumps, people are going to automatically assume it is a gas shortage because you just created one.
That's right.
Even though we may have gas in reserves.
That's right.
Okay? So I want to hear what you all are saying. Is the pipeline running again? I haven't heard that. But what do you all think about that? Because I think that this is a dangerous time and I think it's dangerous what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I want you all to call us because we want to hear from you. 919-229-9994. That's 919-229-9994. That's White Nina Biden do sucks.
Yeah. I think that they did just turn that back on. I'm
Uh-huh.
not for certain or for sure, but I believe that they did. But still, overall, we want to hear from you guys
Right.
to see what you have to say about it.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go to the phone
Make,
lines right now.
and make sure that your devices are turned down.
Mm. So somebody said, wait a minute. Kimberly said, I got peanut butter in my mouth, so don't start swearing. I need to calm down, ladies. Okay. Eat on the peanut butter. We're not going to swear. But we want to hear from the people
That's right.
to make sure that we ain't, it ain't us. Because I
That's
know how
right.
we can do.
Okay, we
Okay,
have
we
a
ready?
caller on the line.
Okay.
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 Hold on, caller. Wait a
You
minute.
got it, Silk.
Okay, I think I got it. Can you
Okay.
hear us, caller?
Is it me?
Yes,
Yes.
it's
Hi,
me.
you all with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Isaiah. I'm actually calling from Columbus, Georgia.
Okay. Tell me, how is things in Georgia? Do you all have gas or are you all out?
Oh, we got gas. We got gases. I mean, I drove by one gas station earlier and they had like bags over the pump and everything. But
But you're able to find it.
other than that, I mean, yeah, it seems pretty lit. I went to my favorite gas station and he's like, I was like, you running out? He's like, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay. So what do you feel about Biden's America? You liking this or are you enjoying this or what do you think about it?
I'm not enjoying it at all. I think it's a load of malarkey. Everything that's going on here, it's just it something seems a little fishy, and I think there's It ain't no way. And then they're paying ransoms and stuff. It just don't make sense.
Yeah.
It don't make sense. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank
You know
you,
what?
sweetie.
He said one thing about paying ransom.
Yes.
Now here is my theory about that.
What's your theory?
Paying ransom to who?
Oh.
Who? The hackers.
Uh-huh.
How you gonna pay ransom and you know who did this?
Uh-huh.
The United States is supposed to be the most powerful people in the world. We shouldn't be paying nobody no ransom when they hacked into our system.
That's right.
If that's
right.
the case.
That's right.
But why are we doing that? That don't make no sense.
That's right.
Hey, you on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name? Where you calling from? Come on, can you hear me? Because I can hear you. Okay, maybe that was a Biden call. And well, listen, I am okay with Biden supporters calling us. So, and the reason why is because they voted for this.
Yeah.
Now, how are you feeling about this?
How are you feeling about
I
it?
want to hear from some Biden supporters. That's what I want to hear from.
That's going to probably be hard. Okay, is anybody there?
Okay. How you on? Okay. What you doing,
See
sir?
if somebody's here.
How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name? Where you calling from? Come on. Speak up. Speak up or forever hold your peace.
Hello?
Okay, they coming in, but
Yeah. They're coming in really fast.
Okay.
Okay, let me see.
Okay,
All right,
okay, can we hear
hello.
you? Okay.
Hold on one second.
Hold on for one little second here. Listen, this technology, I tell you, it's something else.
All right, there
it's
we go.
amazing. How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Caitlin. I'm from Tennessee.
Okay, how is the gas? Y'all still got gas there?
We do, but it's went up 40 cents in 24 hours.
Whoa.
Okay. All right.
So it's like pumps are gone, but there was lines last night to see who all could get gas, and now the pumps are gone.
Okay. How are you feeling about Biden's America?
Tricky question. I did not vote for the man,
Okay.
but I'm just praying that God will be there for all of us and will lead us a way that we can get out of it.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We need a way to get out of it.
I like the
got
way
you.
that she said that. Thank
Yeah.
you for calling.
Thank you
I
so
love
much.
the way that she said that because that's one thing that I've been telling everybody that we want to make sure that we do is go into our sacred place, our secret closet, because we got to pray our way out of this.
Right.
Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from? Talk to
Somebody
us.
said it's not just you. Yes, one station was out, but was able to find some at another station.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Somebody said, Diane said, I think it's sick and wrong. Somebody said, I don't watch the news, so I didn't know what was going on. I live in Minnesota. Well, Diane, Monday, when people went to work, everything was fine. There was no panic, even though we heard about a hack. Well, apparently, from what I'm reading, this particular person, this company that owns this particular pipeline proactively took it offline so that we couldn't have gas because of hackers. And I'm like, well, why did they do that? What did the hackers do?
Right.
Okay. So Monday afternoon when people got off work, that's when they noticed the gas lines. If you have the media telling you about this hack, there's not going to be any gas. It is going to cause people to panic. So the media, along with these people that proactively took it offline, created the crisis.
That's right.
So to me, this is all manufactured.
That's right. Is anybody there? Hello, you're on with Diamond and Silk. Can you hear us?
Okay, wait a minute. Terry said, okay, let's just go look at the feed.
Go ahead.
Terry said, you won't hear from Biden folks because they all gone mute. Well, okay, so let me tell y'all a story. So I put in, you have groups or whatever. Well, we have different groups, and I'm in a group with my family. And we have some family member, not my immediate family, but like cousins. I don't think that's considered immediate. It will be, I don't think so. But that voted for Biden. So I put in, I said, I hope how did I say that thing?
Well, you got time. You got the flow. Why don't you
Do
go
I
to it and
go?
say it? Yeah.
I want
Because
to make
there's
sure.
something going on right here.
Is it with the
Yeah.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
So wait a minute. Let me tell y'all how I said it, because and I meant what I said. Don't tell me, Diamond, you ought to take it back. Nope, 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 and nope. So I said, this is what I put to my family. For all of you dumbasses who voted for Biden, good luck finding gas. Well, one of my cousins had to respond. But my theory is, why would you respond if you didn't vote Biden? See, I wasn't calling you a dumbass if you did not vote for Biden. I was calling the ones that voted for him, and good luck finding gas. So a lot of times, so we was having a conversation, and I'm not going to tell you too much of the conversation, but what I found is that my cousin was still stuck on the things that President Trump said about securing the border, making Mexico pay for it, and that thing that the media talk about. He said, grab him by the pee.
By the wussy.
Right, And I'm like, now here it is. How many years later, you still stuck on that? The one thing we knew about President Trump, our borders was not wide open. We've never had gas line. Food prices wasn't rising. That didn't happen up under President Trump. And we wasn't starting wars or getting in wars or creating conflicts to cause wars
That's
up under
right.
President Donald J. Trump. But up under Jim Crow Joe Biden, look at what's happening.
That's right.
Look at what's happening to our country.
Yeah.
Look at what's happening to our nation.
That's
Look
right.
at what's happening around the world.
And here's another thing. Can I just ask this question?
Yes, you can.
Why do other men bring up the fact that another man said something about the wussy?
Right.
Whenever, especially a lot of our black men, you don't just take and look at the wussy when you see the wussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know you had your issues or your time with the wussies in your privacy of your bedroom.
That's right.
But to taking down another man because of the talk about the wussy,
right.
What does that make you as a man?
Well, you know, I had to go ahead and go off on him. I had to let him know.
Yeah.
Back in the day when you was grabbing the wussy, should we judge you for that?
For that? Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be a minister. How you judging one man? Look at what you did. What if somebody was judging you? So yeah, I have to keep my family members straight because some of them voted for this foolishness. And now look. Because let me tell you how dangerous this is. When there's no gas at the gas pumps, that means everything else is going to go up, even the gas, once they start pumping it in.
Yeah.
Because it's about demand. Not only that, if truck drivers can't get diesel fuel to go into those trucks, food can't be delivered to the grocery store.
That's right.
So this is a no-win situation here. That's
right.
what makes it so dangerous. Somebody said that's the whole plan. That's right. Christina said President Trump never tried to hide who he is. That's right, baby. He sure did.
But he said he was in a private conversation talking about what some of these weak women that is looking for a man or a man with money, what they allow you to do to them is what he said.
He was talking about that man talk. I don't even want to really.
But the deal is, it was man talk,
right?
And I hear a lot of men, especially black men, have a problem with that. But what do they do? Because you got Bab DeVoe talking about flip it up and rub it down, and all of this other different
stuff. Look at all this rap stuff y'all be listening to that disrespect women. So please.
And the one that always talk about what President Trump said in the privacy, it's coming from a man.
Right.
It's coming from another man.
Right.
So what are you doing?
Right. Brenda said they want gas prices to go up so everyone stay home. That is controlling all of us. Well, I agree with you, Brenda.
I think that they want chaos and confusion so that they can eventually call martial law.
Oh, probably.
They want chaos, confusion. They want everybody just in turmoil. That's what I think.
Isaiah said the intelligence community is saying that it was orchestrated by a group called Dark Side that allegedly has ties to Eastern Europe or Russia. ... Lies. That's what he said. Linda, he said Biden want electric cars. I don't know what he want. He want to control.
I know it's time for him to go.
It is time for him to go.
It's time for him to go. Quit fast, it's in a hurry. I don't know what happened here. I just can't
Don't
it
worry
won't-
about it.
it won't
It's
do
not
it
meant for
right.
us to talk to people.
Yeah.
Really, I really want to talk to the Biden supporters because I want to know what the heck are you all thinking and what was you thinking?
Right.
Did you think this was going to be good? You know, you let your disdain for one man cloud your whole judgment that you voted in a Jim Crow Joe that's gonna tank this whole economy, including you all. That thing that they giving you welfare and calling it stimulus and unemployment. What happens when that run out or you ain't got nowhere to spend the money? Then what you gonna do?
That's right.
Then what you gonna do?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that that's kind of like also the name of the game, part of bringing in and ushering in socialism
Right.
and communism by making you think you getting a check every week, that you're doing good. We just gonna give you this and give you that. But when other people money run out, and they say, okay, you was getting $1,000 a week, now we can only give you $50 a week. When you go back to look for a job, the jobs is not gonna be there.
Right.
And then I heard this crazy God, what is his name? He's second to Nancy Pelosi.
You talking about Chuck
Chuck
Schumer?
Schumer say the reason why there's a lot of job openings is because President Trump stopped the illegals from coming over.
Well, why would you want illegals coming over here taking American jobs, Chuck Schumer?
Well,
you ignorant. You see what I'm talking about?
But see, the lie is that calm down, Diamond, calm down. This is the lie. They want to say that Americans won't work that job.
Please.
That's the lie that the Democrats are going to be spewing. That's what they want to say. I'm so sorry. I just can't.
Don't be sorry about it. It's not. I want to talk to the Biden supporters. I want to know what you all think. Yup, Sherry is right. The deep state is who's pulling the strings, baby. That's right. Please don't feed me no sob ASS story. If you proactively took it offline, you can proactively put it back online.
That's right.
Because what you're doing is dangerous. And you all know that the holidays are coming up. People plan to travel.
Yep.
People want to get out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is making it difficult and hard for them.
Yep.
You know exactly what you're doing.
Yep.
Jim Crow Joe, Kamala Harris, and all the rest of you. You know exactly what you're doing. You're right. There is no gas shortage. They proactively cut it off.
Yeah.
Turn it back on because I heard we have a reserve here.
Yeah. Yeah. And remember, under President Trump, we was oil independent. We had our oil reserves and different things.
Right.
We had that. But then here come along Jim Crow Joe. Look at this mofo done took and what he's done to this country in a matter of 100 days. If you all can't see the destruction of what this man have done in the matter of 100 days, okay? President Trump, 4 years, there was no wars. No rumors
That's
of no
right.
wars, no shortage on gas,
Right.
no gas lines, no food lines, none of that stuff.
Right. Right.
But Joe Biden, in 100 days, you got gas lines, you got food lines, you got wars, you got rumors of wars, you got all of these damnable things.
And please don't tell me that this was hack and this is Biden's fault. No! We up under this country's up under his leadership. This is what's happening up under your leadership.
That's right.
Jim Crow Joe.
And you got to be cautious paying these people that want ransom.
Right.
Because if you pay the first ransom, they'll move the goalposts, and then here comes something
Well,
else.
I want to know who the heck is the people that want the ransom.
And who you paying?
That's
Where
right.
you sending the money to?
And who gonna get a kickback patty whack off the money?
And if it's American tax dollars, Americans should know.
That's right.
We got to know where this money is going to. To tell you the truth, I think it's just another way that they done cleverly created something to funnel money through.
That's right.
That's my thought.
Said, yeah, Biden people won't say a thing. Now they are hiding. Yeah. Because they look crazy. And my cousin, see, let me tell you something. He had the nerves to come for me. I went ahead and set him free.
Yeah,
had to shut the whole conversation right on down.
She put a fork in it.
And that happens to be one of the cousins that I don't too. I mean, I like him a little bit. Because some of them I don't too much care for. Because let me just get the book if y'all want to know why.
Yeah. But still, at the end of the day, let's look at this logically, because if you remember back in February of this year, what happened in Texas?
Right, come on.
They want to blame it on something else. That the reason why the oil prices is going up.
Right.
The reason why the gas is going up is
Right.
blamed because of something
Mm-hmm.
that froze and something. Now here we is 2 months down the line, February, March, April. Now we in May, 3 months down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's something else dealing with the oil and the gas. You all look at this and see what's going on, and understand there's a cause for the pause.
Right. That's right.
And this cause is created, I believe, cleverly created for other people to wake the hell up.
They need to wake up.
Wake up
Right.
and see what's been happening.
Mhm.
You know, I had the opportunity to talk to Daddy.
Right.
And one thing that Daddy said, he said that I don't remember it being like this. I
Right.
don't remember it being like this. And I said, Daddy, it's always been like this.
Right.
We just never realized that it
Right.
was like this.
Right.
Because one thing I always said is, how is it that the country could be going good,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden, here comes some type of disaster.
Right. Or
All
crisis.
of a sudden, some type of crisis.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden.
Right.
I said, and now we can clearly see how a lot of this stuff, to me, this is my opinion.
Come on, you can have an opinion.
It's my opinion.
You can have an opinion up
Yes,
in this
yes.
doggone
That's-
country
that's right.
because we have First Amendment rights. What's your opinion,
That's right.
Phil?
That's right.
And if the fact check, excuse me,
Go ahead,
if
go
the
ahead.
fact checkers got something to say, they can kiss where the sun don't shine.
That's right.
That's what you can do.
That's right.
Go ahead,
But
sir.
I feel like a lot of this stuff is being deliberately created,
Come on.
deliberately manufactured crisis. How is it that President Trump had the borders under control?
Right.
And on day one of Jim Crow Joe residency, he, at the stroke of a pen, opened up the borders. Now we have a crisis.
That's right.
And another thing that you all are failing to realize, as he allowed all of these people to come in, they're not just people. These are diseases. There's people that have diseases, different diseases, that they are allowing to infiltrate our country.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
It is time for the Republican Party to really rise up. And when I say rise up, I'm not saying burn down nobody's community. I'm talking about start suing the Biden administration against all of these tyrannian type rules that they want to, and measures that they want to put in place that is not going to benefit the American people.
Right.
Start suing them, lock and tie them up in the midst of court.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That's what it's time
Yeah.
for them to do.
Somebody is saying back in the 1970s, Carter rationed gas, and it was a control move. So, you know, we were born in 71. So we were probably babies when that happened. We were babies when that happened. But you know what? I noticed that Biden and his wife, Dr. Jill, Dr. Jocko, Mr. How, whatever you call him, I heard that they had done went and met with Jimmy Carter's. What was you doing going to get pointers? Like, why would you want to take, and this is dangerous.
It's taking our country back to the Jim Crow era. See, the Democrats always want to talk about racism and racist that and systemic racism.
Right.
See, this is part of the system when it systematically continue to do it over and over and over again.
Right.
How is it that you've had all of these people that's been in government position? They so old that they bent over. Okay? They still trying to guide and lead this country.
Right.
How is it that they've been in here for so long, 20, 30, 40, even 50 years?
Right.
And we still stuck with the same problems.
They
still throwing money at the same issues that a lot of them created.
Right.
Nobody never solved the problem.
Right.
And then you had President Trump to come in, make us oil independent, okay? And it was a lot more other things that he was working on, okay? Brought a lot of people to the Republican Party,
Right.
okay? Everything, people was prospering. People was growing.
Yep.
Things was changing in this country. Unemployment at an all-time low.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Things was happening in this country.
Right.
And now, all of a sudden, we don't want him in place. Let me tell you what was wrong with these Democrats.
What was wrong?
They were mad because you had an outsider to come in and do what an insider lied about doing and knew that they could not do.
Right.
And all Donald Trump did was use common sense.
Common sense.
Common sense. Okay?
Whoever thought about proactively stopping the gas, That is not common sense.
That's right.
Leaving people stranded where they can't get gas, leaving people in a panic. You caused the panic.
That's
which
right.
in return, you caused the damn crisis.
That's
like it's all
it's
you all playing manufactured.
This is not, and then you have the media.
Right.
That follow suit. They took and they keep it out there.
Wait a minute.
Oh
my
my
little
God.
thing won't somebody said some. Hold on for one moment. Somebody
They continue to go along with it and
Right.
push this narrative out there and keep people in fear and
Right.
panic.
Right. That's what they want to do. Just keep on talking for one moment.
Yep, that's exactly what they continue to do. And so when I look at this and I see these individuals, I'm like, how are they still in government position pushing this stuff? We see exactly what happens. See, that's one thing that President Trump did. He took and awakened the masses.
Yes, he did.
We can see it clear as day.
Right.
We see every time they put their thumb on the scale.
Right.
We see every time they push that button to
Right.
cause this to happen and to cause that to happen. 100 days and America looked like this. We went from sugar to sugar honey iced tea.
Some nastiness fooling around.
Straight up.
These people don't care.
What you do is you
What's
got
what
it
I
all
do?
ran
Yeah,
up.
I got it all ran. I
Oh,
don't know what's
Lord.
happening with my mess.
Let me help you out.
What can the Patriots do to help the cause? The first thing we're going to have to do is really pray, you all, that God can move some mountains, because the mountains got to be moved up and through here.
Yeah.
Let me tell you all something. This here right here is ridiculous. We don't have to go through this.
Right.
The tyranny that people are feeling, all people. This don't just affect conservatives.
Right.
When you go to a gas pump to get gas and there is nothing else at the pump,
Right.
the pump, that's a problem. It didn't discriminate whether you was a conservative or a liberal. It
Right.
didn't do any of that.
That's right.
That is a problem.
That's right.
Let me see what you're doing, girl. Okay.
Okay.
So what we can do, the first thing we have to do, I'm going to always believe in the power of prayer. We have to pray.
Somebody said from sugar to SHIT. When I say sugar, honey, iced tea, that's the S from sugar, the H from honey, the I from ice, and the T from tea.
That's right.
That spells exactly what you just said, okay? That's
right.
exactly what has happened to this country in a matter of 100 days. And I think that they're on the move for it to happen so fast.
Well, listen, people went to work on Monday.
Uh-huh.
Everything was good.
Yeah.
By lunchtime, they went to Zaxby to have a salad.
Yeah.
Everything was okay.
Don't call out no acts.
Don't call out.
They don't pay
But
us
by
for
the time they got off of work
yes.
at 5 o'clock,
And
they went to the local gas pump, they noticed that it was getting packed.
Yeah.
That's when they started hearing the chatter.
Uh-huh.
But who created the chatter? Who created the narrative?
Yeah.
Who created the propaganda?
That's right. Like somebody said, I saw two guys beating each other up over at the gas station because he was cut off.
Wait a minute, whoa. So Andrea said the news just reported that the pipeline is back online. Well, it never should have been offline.
Should have never been offline.
You don't take it, create this type of panic here in the country. So I'm even more madder.
That's right.
You don't do no mess like this.
That's right.
Should have never went off in the first place.
Look at the test that they just pushed
right
on America to see if you're going to go into panic mode. Look at the amount of money that these people just made in a matter of a day or 2 days.
That's right.
By pushing this BS on Americans.
And the gas is not going to go back down. Now they got to fill back up these pumps, so that's going to be more demand.
That's
and
right.
prices is going to go up. Like I said on Greg Kelly, this is not about inflation. This is about straight thievery. These people are going to rob the American people blind.
Yep.
The rich will be okay. It's an attack on the middle class, and the poor going to just be helpless and pitiful. That's what's going to happen.
That's right.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
I'm trying to get you back to your roll.
I don't know what's going on.
There you go. Now you're rolling. Now you're rolling.
How do we plan to take our country back? Well, we do have patriots out there on the battlefield still fighting.
Yeah.
I want you to make sure you go support one. That's Mike Lindell at mypillow.com. And anything that you purchase over there, those Giza sheets, those slippers,
yes,
the pajamas, make sure you use code DS21 to get up to 66% off your entire purchase.
That's right.
That's over there at mypillow.com. Use code DS21.
And whenever you patronize him, you're patronizing Diamond and Silk
Right.
as well, because we're sending you over there.
Uh-huh.
Use code DS21
Right.
and save up to 66%. That's mypillow.com. We love Mike Lindell.
Yes, we do. Karen said, create a crisis so the little people have to rely on government. Baby,
Come
that's
on.
just what it is.
Yep.
And this is an attack, you all, on the middle class.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's to take and funnel that money, funding it right on out. Because middle class, a lot of times we got to go what? Go to work.
That's right.
You got to have gas
That's
in
right.
order to be able to do what? Go to work.
Yeah.
And then if you can't find nobody to get the work, then what happens to those jobs?
That's
what
right.
happened to those businesses?
And we already have businesses that's not being, the positions are not being filled because Biden is giving them a stimulus and unemployment listen, it's welfare. He's calling it stimulus and unemployment.
That's right.
Because when you paying people up to 70% of their income to stay home, that is welfare at its finest. And the ignorant is going to fall for the okie doke if you only the smart be like, I got to get up off my behind and go to work. They already know what time it is.
That's
this
right.
is the ushering in of socialism, you all.
Right.
Is what this is.
Yes. Please understand that. That's a really, really important point that a lot of people really got to understand. You don't want to be part of what they're doing here. Go ahead.
Kimberly said they will be giving out government cheese and powdered milk like they did before. Watch and see.
That's
Kimberly, you got to be from Michigan, girl. Yes, I remember that cheese. That powdered milk and that cheese. That government
cheese that was good. And then when you sliced it, now you had to do it right.
You had to do it right. Go ahead, back it up, girl. Circle back with that.
When you sliced that cheese,
right?
Okay, and you put it on that bread, you had to put butter on it too.
That's right.
To soften that cheese up, and then put it in the oven to make your cheese toast. And that powdered milk, the only thing that powdered milk was good for was making bricks.
Yes.
Or making a mask for your face.
For your face, that's right.
That's about it.
Because if you add a little water to that powdered milk,
oh my God,
it just looked like cloudy flour. Like a flour mix that's cloudy. You didn't want to drink that mess.
It was horrible.
And back then, the government didn't give you nothing good.
Yeah.
Because one thing about that cheese, let me tell you what it did. It made you constipated. You still say, how was that helping people?
Yeah. And then that peanut butter with the oil on top.
The peanut butter with the oil on top, you couldn't even spread it on bread.
It was so hard, you couldn't even spread it on bread.
Let me tell you something. Diamond and Silk ain't brand new. We've been around the block. We know what time it is. Yup, Joe Biden's backwards Biden.
Right, and it's taking us back to the days of Jim Crow. He all they know is Jim Crow.
Okay, wait a minute.
That's why we call him Jim Crow Joe.
Okay. Diana say, I am on unemployment because of the mask mandate. I have breathing issues and cannot wear a mask for extended periods of time. I cannot go back to work until they get rid of the mask mandates. Diane, I understand and I'm not talking to you. But let me tell you what this mofo, this ignorant so-and-so and mofo is doing.
Right.
People are getting unemployment up to 70% of their salary. There is nothing wrong with them. They can go back to work.
Right.
But they choose to sit out and collect unemployment.
That's right.
Those are the people that I'm talking to. It sounds like you have a medical condition. I don't demonize anybody that has a medical condition. Let me tell you something. I don't wear a mask. I have asthma. If y'all notice, you can hear it in my voice. I have an inhaler everywhere around this house. So anytime I start wheezing, voila.
That's
so
right.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Now, fortunately, I can do what I have to do. I don't have to be like, well, I have to, we sort of work for our own stuff. You know what I mean?
Thank God. But speaking of masks, I was looking at something the other day. Maybe I could look it up, or maybe you all can tell us what state it was in. But there were some athletes.
Right.
She was running track. And I believe she won. She made it across the finish line, but she collapsed at the finish line with a mask on. Oh. And after that, it changed everything. They changed the rules when it came down to it. Here is my deal. I remember us being in science class.
Yes.
You mean to tell me,
Come on,
after all of these many years and decades, y'all didn't realize that it is hard for people to function out there and breathe in the air whenever they're doing athletics and different things like running? you want to require them to put on a mask.
Mm.
I was looking at something else the other day, and they were
Uh-huh.
talking about the fishermen when they're out there at sea. Well, with the boat going back and forth in the winds,
Right.
what it's doing to the mask is causing it to be wet.
Oh.
All right. So you got old smudgy mask on out
Uh-huh.
there, and a
Right.
lot of times people they talk with their expression.
Right.
Imagine if you're deaf, and sometimes you can be deaf, impaired.
Uh-huh.
Hear impaired out there when the winds are blowing,
Right.
and the boat is rocking back and forth.
And you have to talk with your
and
lips.
you have to talk with your
Right.
lips. So
Uh-huh.
so these demonic,
Mm-hmm.
dumb ass.
Mm-hmm.
Laws and rules, or rules, not laws, because these are rules or mandatory mandates that you're trying to put in place just to try to control people are asinine, and I believe that it's killing people to a point where this girl collapsed. What if she would have died?
Well, she would have died.
What if she would have died?
I have something here. Janet M. Henry said, "Ladies, please pray for my son-in-law and our daughter. He is being forced out of his job because he cannot take the vaccine due to allergies. This vaccine is still considered an emergency vaccine. Please tell him to go visit americasdoctors.org." Am I saying that right?
Yep, and I will confirm it.
Confirm that. And she's going to confirm that. They have lawyers over there that's
America's frontline doctors.
America's frontlinedoctors.org. America's frontlinedoctors.org is where he needs to go to get in contact with one of the lawyers, because that's tyranny. You're not supposed to, nobody should be mandating anything that is of emergency use.
That's right.
So that's
and,
wrong.
and still, we still live here. That's right. It's AmericansFrontlineDoctors.org.
Right.
We live here in America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. And it is against the Constitution to take and force that against somebody's will.
Right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You're not supposed to be able to force that against people. But if you don't know, they got it posted. Thank you for posting that. Whoever did that.
Thank you.
If you don't know what's going on, they will continue to force different things on you. Now, I'm not saying for the ones that choose to do things, it's your choice. Just like it's your choice to get the jab, it's my choice not to.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
We all should be able to make decisions,
Our own
sound
decisions.
decisions for our own selves.
That's right.
And for our own families.
That's right.
Period, you all. So I didn't mean to come on here and be long-winded, but there's a lot of things happening. I need for everyone to stay prayed up. I need people to get on the same side. And if you have Biden supporters in your family, talk to them. Ask them, hey, what do you think about what's happening now? Do you like this?
Yeah.
Do this make you feel good? Go
We
ahead.
want to talk to them.
Right.
Give them our email address, info@diamondandsilk.com.
Right.
info@diamondandsilk.com. We want to talk to some Biden supporters because I want to know how they living now.
Right.
Because under Trump, it rained on the just as well as the unjust.
That's right.
Prosperity reigned on the just as well as the unjust. Okay? During this Biden rendition of
Right.
an administration,
Right.
the Biden regime, what's happening right now is also raining on them. I want to know, how are they feeling? Are they having buyer's remorse?
Right.
Tell them to email Diamond and Silk.
Tell them that's right.
info@diamondandsilk.com.
Now people can this is why I think that there really is paid trolls.
Yes.
Because we have people that troll us, that calls us coons. You all are irrelevant.
Yeah.
You're grifters. But when we put out a post telling them to email us, we want to talk to you about Biden's America, Biden's administration.
Yep.
They go silent. So that lets me know a lot of these people that's trolling us, these could be fake people.
That's right.
These
That's
could
exactly
be the
what
ones
they
that's
are.
harassing us. These may not be real people.
That's right.
Because why can't we get nobody
Uh-huh.
to come and talk to us? Because this is what y'all voted for. I don't fault you, baby. Somebody said they have to knock me out before I take that poison.
Yeah.
Somebody said not talking to them, they are lost. They are lost, Marcy. But what you got to understand, baby, at the end of the day, we ain't gonna have no freedoms. See, I could have ignored my cousin, but it ain't no way in hell I was gonna ignore his ass.
That's right.
Honey, or him, or now one of them, and one of them, because they think they so college educated that they ignorant. And I don't have a problem with people being college educated. I have a problem with you not listening, not paying attention. Instead of paying attention to the message, you're always looking at the messenger and trying to judge that person.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. I'm not saying President Trump was perfect, but he was nowhere near what we got in office or what's up there residing now.
That's right.
You see what I'm talking about? Because President Trump made some things happen up and through this country.
And he was for the people.
He was for the people. He cut regulations.
That's right.
He cut taxes.
Yeah.
He wanted small businesses to grow.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted for America.
Keep in mind, when all of this stuff happened, when it came down to this pandemic, there was so much red tape in place before he can even get started. He had to remove all of this red tape.
Somebody said common sense. College education does not equal common sense.
Uh-huh.
I need people to have common sense. I got one cousin. I was being nosy. Now they probably looking at me. I don't care. They can kiss where the sun don't shine.
And you know you can.
So I was looking at her Facebook page because I've unfollowed all of them. I don't even want to follow you if you wasn't a Trump supporter, because what you wasn't gonna do, I didn't want to wake up and seeing your message where you talking about President Trump on my feed.
That's right, because you will get cussed.
So one of my cousins who used to be in the military, she's probably retired. She had on her page that she was like popping bottles, having champagne to watch the inauguration of Biden and Kamala Harris.
Okay.
Now I believe she has a small business. I really want to know, how is your business doing now? Because let me tell you something. Ain't nobody going to be coming to get no cakes, no cookies, and no donuts if they can't get no gas, boo.
That's right.
They going to start looking at the first thing first.
Yep.
I was out and about today around 12 o'clock. That's lunchtime. That's when all the restaurants and stuff is crowded. People trying to get their little salad or whatever.
Right.
So they can eat their lunch. Restaurants was not crowded. So you pop in bottles for this imbecile.
That's right. This
now, who gonna, you better save that bottle. You may have to sell that champagne.
That's right.
Because your business, your small business may go under. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Let me tell you something. When I think about this, when it comes down to the Democrats party that we used to be in way back in the day. Now we can say way back in the day. Their aim is to destroy.
Right.
Their aim has always been to destroy.
Right.
Why? Because what they want you is government dependent.
That's exactly
this
what it
right
is.
here. We see it today. But this has been happening for years, y'all.
Right. You know what? I'm looking for even Biden supporters on this feed, and I don't see them. Everybody want to be quiet now. But it was all gravy in 2020 when y'all knew stuff was happening and you didn't say nothing.
That's right.
Now look, you go to a gas pump, you can't even pump no gas now. And it's going to be a minute, a couple of days, if they got it back online for these fuel trucks to come back in and put gas at these pumps.
That's right, because that's what happened before. They'll go up on the price, keep the price up there, and then you have to eat that.
That's right.
If you want to travel here or travel there, you have to eat the fuel cost.
That's right.
But they won't bring the cost back down.
Right.
They making big money.
That's right.
These different stations are making big money.
Right.
Off of America.
They ain't doing nothing but robbing them blind.
Yeah.
They loot our tax dollars.
Yeah.
And they come up with clever ways to rob us blind. So I got a problem when I have a family member standing up for this BS. So if I post anything on my feed in the where family forums are at, if you don't like it, then don't you say nothing to me, because you're going to get told off. I don't care who you is.
That's right.
Because you had no business voting for that foolishness.
Yeah.
And a lot of them was just envious and jealous because we was stumping for President Trump. It wasn't even about Trump. It's about the fact that we was stumping for him because we needed somebody that was going to come in and make changes, and that's exactly what he did.
I would take it somewhere else, but I won't.
Don't take it there, Silk, because I know you're going to get me all roused up.
Yeah, I mean,
I got my little voice back because last week I didn't have a voice.
Well, you had a voice, it just wasn't a whole lot.
It wasn't a big voice.
Yeah.
But this week I got to save it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want y'all to, they robbing us blind, baby. That's what they doing. And it's not about the rich and the poor now. It's not about Democrats or Republicans now.
That's right.
It's not about liberal or conservatism. This is happening to everybody.
Everybody.
That's why I want to hear. Where y'all at, Biden supporters?
Where you at?
Normally you're calling us coons.
Yeah.
You're calling us grifters.
Yeah.
Now what you got to say?
What do you have to say?
Ignorant asses. You the one voted for this BS.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
You better be glad I ain't going in a full-fledged rampage and with that what?
We may have to go to the grave. Call them out too.
Oh Lord Jesus. Probably. Uh-huh. It does no good to talk to Democrats. You're right. Because some of them is ignorant. Because my cousin, he was ignorant too until I called him out. At the end of the conversation, I made it known that I do love him. But you got to stay woke. You got to pay attention.
Yeah.
There's something going on up
in
under
this
our
country.
nose.
And then here's another thing. For a lot of people to be pastors and ministers, don't you have the spirit of discernment?
No, they don't have the spirit of discernment.
Supposed to have the spirit of discernment.
They have the spirit of disrespect, disregard for the 45th president because you don't like the fact that he said he wants to secure the border and Mexico gonna pay for it. I don't give a damn if Coco Melon paid for it. The point is he had the damn border secure. People wasn't just flopping over here.
That's right.
In our damn country and we didn't know who the heck it was.
It was. That's right. And these jobs was here for Americans.
That's right.
But see, when you have Biden, see, this is the undercover trickery. Let you stay out. Okay? Stay out of work. I'm going to pay you to stay out of work and sit down, and we're going to disguise it as this right here.
Right.
Now the businesses are looking for people to work.
Right.
And guess what? Those illegal aliens is going to now start filling those jobs.
Right.
They're going to start filling those jobs.
Well, look at what Chuck Schumer said.
That's right. They're going to start filling those jobs now. And then when the check go away, because it's going to go away. Sugar ain't for free, baby. It is going to go away.
Right.
And when it go away, that's when you're going to go back out. Looking.
Right.
You're going to in searching. Oh, it's going to be hard to find a job. That's because all these illegal aliens that this so-and-so and are allowed to come over here into this country done got these jobs.
Your job.
Watch what we do.
Right.
Look, we've been preaching the same message since 2015.
We ain't changed.
Especially when it came down to the
Democrats.
Democrats.
With these Democrats and how they some nasty, foul,
foul spirits.
But all of them ain't foul.
Yeah.
Because you got to reach out and get this. Because some people's like, wait a minute. Something's going on here.
Some of them are saying that they didn't vote for this.
Yeah, but I want to hear from Biden supporters because we want to. Listen, don't be scared of us. You ain't scared when you call us a coon.
What about the ones, the Biden supporters, that voted for Biden, but you regret it?
Yeah.
Let's hear from you.
Okay, what about you all?
info@diamondandsilk.com.
info@diamondandsilk.com. Write us. We want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Can I just do a shameless plug? Everybody that has sent a card, a contribution, a letter, somebody sent us a basket of cookies. Thank you all so much for a book.
Yes.
Thank you for your love, your support, your kind contribution. Thank you for your love and your emails. Thank you all so much. Thank you all for supporting our show on Newsmax that come on Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Diamond and Silk Crystal Clear. Thank you all for supporting our podcast that comes out weekly. Thank you all for everything that you do and your love and your support.
Yes.
You all is the one that keeps Diamond and Silk going.
Yeah.
So we can't quit. First of all, we can't quit because at the end of the day, besides being famous, we Americans.
That's
and
right.
we see what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
And I got
Here's
ignorant family members like my cousin that just don't know no better. And I got to warn them.
Yeah.
I got to heed them. I got to let them know what's going on.
That's right. That's right.
That's what I got to do.
And that's what we're here to do. If we going to warn y'all, we got to start with family first.
We sure do.
That's right.
That's right.
How is it that you want to continue to support these same doggone people that's been here all of these years and ain't done nothing for the community?
They ain't done nothing for the community.
Nothing.
Ain't done nothing for the country. What was the video, girl?
Head.
What is it?
Roland.
What did he
Roland
say?
Martin.
What Roland said?
Came here to North Carolina.
Yes.
And was talking to this other guy. He was a black guy. And this black guy was like, he ain't for the Democrat Party. He ain't for nothing he's saying. And he wasn't for the Republican Party either.
Right.
You know. But the deal is, he told Roland in his face. Okay? Because the stuff that you're spewing, the Democrats ain't did nothing for the inner and urban community.
Not Look at what's happening right now.
That's right.
They want to defund the police.
Yeah.
They want the inner and urban cities destroyed.
Yeah.
How in the hell? How in the hell is that helping the inner and urban cities? How does that help black communities when you know they're going to be mostly impacted and affected by all of this stuff?
That's right. How? And so even down to my Roland Martin, you can inbox us too.
That's
info
right.
at diamondandsilk.com.
Paul Haig ain't gonna do that.
Well, but he needs to.
Yeah.
I don't want to be talking about all of these figures. I want to know. I want to be talking about the destruction that your guy, the one that you wanted everybody to vote for.
Right.
How are you okay with this?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because now we got a Trump versus Biden.
Right.
We got it right now,
Right.
baby, and we can talk about this thing.
Right. We could talk about put their little records right up
against each other.
You know, I'm gonna say this here. What you all don't know is that we were planning a Diamond and Silk retreat, Diamond and Silk style.
Right.
And we just saw what they did with the gas. It just makes us want to take a step back. I don't want to plan something beautiful and huge.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they start messing with our gas or putting measures in place to make you where you can't come or
to stop and block
it. So I'm just like, this is really, really interesting. I don't know, y'all.
Yeah, just hang in there, everybody. Like I said, we have to go from within. And it's really time for us to go into our sacred place.
Right.
Our secret closet.
Right.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then just go sit on the sidelines.
Yeah.
But for the ones that understand what Silk is talking about, it's about fasting and praying.
Fasting and praying.
Let me go back to my roots. It's about fasting and praying. What's going to have to happen? It's going to take the act of God to take and get rid of what I'm seeing. But once again, there's a cause for the pause because it got to awaken people.
I'm glad you mentioned about prayer. We have to go into our secret closet. There's a scripture in the Bible about somebody, I think a woman, she lost some coins. And she had to burn a candle to find those coins.
That's right.
I don't know the scripture. I can't even really remember the story. Maybe somebody need to burn a candle so we can find out what the heck is going on up under our noses. You all better learn how to pray. I know they want to turn us into a secular nation. Something else is going on. We're going to have to do something else, y'all.
Especially with this country being founded on Judeo-Christian values.
Whoa. Excuse, go ahead. Say it real quick.
That's all I got to say. Go ahead.
Diane said, hey, girls, I love you guys. I did vote for Biden and proud of it. Well, Diane, is it Diana? Is that Diana? I think that's Diana. Diana. Why are you proud that people on the East Coast can't get gas? Why would you be proud that this man signed executive orders where now insulin costs can go up? Why would you be proud of a man that have our borders wide open where sex trafficking, slave trafficking, human trafficking can happen at the border?
Those the only jobs he created.
Yeah. Why are you proud of that? Yeah. Because it hadn't affected your behind yet. But when it do, Miss Diane, then we want to talk to you. What you should have did was picked up the phone and called us. Or as a matter of fact, how about you email us so the public can see what fool voted for this mofo?
That's right.
Because you got to be a fool to vote in somebody that ain't never done nothing within 47 years of his damn career.
Well, let me say this right here, because some people can be a little foolish. But to be okay as of now and be proud of it, that's where I'm at. It's something got to be wrong with you.
That's right.
It's something that got to be wrong with you.
And I'm not calling you a fool. Your actions is foolish for doing that.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Do I got anybody else that want to muster up the courage to come out and tell us you are Biden supporter?
You should be proud to tell us. We didn't have a problem telling you that we were Trump supporters.
That's right. And we told you from day one we didn't sugarcoat it.
That's right.
Nor did we bite our tongue.
That's right. So come on, tell us. Tell us how your sweet, old, diabolical, demonic, imbecile-looking Biden is taking and destroying this country every single day. This bastard won't even come out to address us. He put a lid on everything in the morning time. So he wake up and then put a lid on everything.
I don't want the fact checkers to come in and say Biden's not a bastard. He know who his daddy is. So let's find another word. Somebody said, I had someone tell me that they were sorry they voted Biden. They should be sorry.
Yes.
You should be sorry.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody said Diane needs to be able to defend her position. defend it.
Defend
But
it.
like this girl said, there is no defense. How you gonna
you
defend
defend
somebody that's destroying lives and livelihoods?
What? Just answer us back if
Yeah,
you
we
scared
want
to
know.
inbox
Yeah,
us. Answer us back.
We
We
wanna
need to
know.
know. We need to know.
Yeah, we want to know,
We
baby.
ask Biden supporters.
How can you be proud of somebody that is literally destroying the country and destroying people's livelihoods from within?
Yeah. How are you okay with this?
Food costs have gone up, gases, taxes, all lumber has skyrocketed. How are you proud of this man?
Yeah.
Because I want to know what you know that we, the rest of us, don't know. Somebody said, no comment, I am not a leftist. Okay, baby. Okay, Rhonda, you voted for, who voted for Biden? Tell us. We're gonna be real nice. We're not gonna be mean. We're not gonna be mean to. We're not gonna be mean at all.
Yeah,
we're
gonna
be
say it in a nice way.
We'll
say it in a nice way. How about that?
Yeah.
But I can't sugarcoat the
We
truth.
can't sugarcoat it, y'all.
Yeah. You got to tell us, how are you okay with the sex trafficking and the human trafficking and the drug trafficking that is all of a sudden going on at the border?
That's right.
How are you okay with that?
And somebody said, Dottie, you're right. What kind of president doesn't prepare to take care of their people? And I'm glad you said that, because they knew what was going on with this gas. Why didn't you prepare the people to let them know gas pumps may run out, this may happen, so this is what we're going to do to make sure we keep order? Why didn't you do that? You created the crisis.
That's right.
That's what you did.
Yeah, why did you remove our independency from oil?
Right.
President Trump had that on lock.
Right.
We was oil independency. We had our own stuff.
Right.
And then Biden took and made us oil dependent.
Right.
On foreign oil. So how is that okay?
Right.
They can tell us that they can go up on the price. They can do whatever they want to do.
Right.
And it'll make Americans suffer. How are you okay with
Michelle,
that?
I like how you said it. I want to know why anyone voted for Trump without mentioning, I want to know why anyone voted for Biden without mentioning Trump. Michelle, you're right, because when I was talking to my cousin, I didn't even bring up Trump. He brought him up. So then I had to let him know, jealous much? Because you got to be jealous because we supported him. See, this is what I'm talking about. They always want to talk about what Trump did. Well, what did Biden do?
Right. And he's been in government position for over 48 years. What have he done? And for 8 of those years, he was the vice president to a black president.
That's right.
What did he do for you black folks? What did he do for any folks?
Right.
But I can tell you what he got back, some kickbacks and paddywhacks.
Oh, yeah.
He got back for his folks.
Right. Well, we can go on and on and on. Thank you all so much for joining us. Listen, don't forget to go over there to mypillow.com. Make sure you patronize Mike Lindell. I want you to purchase something off the site and make sure you use code DS21 so that you will receive up to 66% off your entire order. Make sure you support him, you all, because he's on that battlefield. And he is surely fighting.
Yes.
Somebody said spiritual warfare. It is, girl. It's a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
We already know. We already know what time it is. A lot of things is happening. And I say when they rain down the tyranny, that means we winning. Go ahead.
That's right.
That's something.
Don't forget to also go over there to Chattit, ChatDit.com. Go to Chattit, sign up. So that we can continue to stay in contact with each other. With all of the censorship that's going on, we want to make sure that we find a way to stay connected, because it is what it is, you all. It just is what it is.
Somebody said, buy more peanut butter. I am out. LOL. She eats it like that. I eat it with jelly. I like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah. Okay, you all. So I love you all so much. Listen, y'all.
Wait a minute. Somebody said
something. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody said something and still got to get to it.
I love my Giza sheets.
Oh, ain't they? Oh, don't they feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Everybody need a set of Giza sheets. Yeah. Everybody do.
Everybody go over there to mypillow.com and purchase those slippers. I keep telling y'all, it's something about those slippers. They're not your ordinary slippers.
They're good now.
These slippers make your feet feel good. They feel so good.
Yes, they do.
Somebody said, what's the code?
DS21, baby.
D as in diamond, S as in silk, 21.
That's right.
DS21.
Right. Somebody said peanut butter with marshmallow cream. Okay, y'all, that's a little... See, I don't need to eat that now, but The weekend I'll throw down and eat whatever I want to. Stay strong. Thank you, Craig. He said, America's strong, y'all. Pray and stand together.
Yeah.
That's what we got to do. And even with our liberal brothers and sisters, some of them don't know. Some of them are coming around. Then you're going to have fools, you know, like who I was.
Well, wait a minute, because the fact checker can come back and
That's
say,
right. Excuse
they're
me.
not fools, they just ignorant.
You're going to have ignorant people
there
that's
you
not
go.
going to. Let me stop calling people fools.
Yeah.
Their actions.
They're just unlearned.
Right.
Ignorant don't
Right.
mean nothing bad. It just means that they unlearned. I'm just trying to save us from the
I
fact
like
checkers.
it. I like that, Pamela. Going to start buying them for Christmas presents. You better. Because we don't know what this mofo may do around the holiday.
Yeah.
Because it's about to be traveling time. People want to get out of their comfort zone, go away, just get away from all of this foolishness, and look at what they're doing.
And keep in mind, this has been over a year.
Right.
They keep pushing the goalposts for a year. I think it's time to unmask America, especially since Fauci's been unmasked.
That's right.
And when I say been unmasked, I'm talking about Rand Paul.
Oh, Rand Paul got him straight the other day.
Unmasked.
We'll talk about that on Diamond and Sit Crystal Clear. Make sure you join us on Saturdays
I have the robe. Go ahead.
at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Somebody have the robes and the towels. Oh, let me tell y'all about the towels. Can I tell them about the
Yes.
towels? The towels. Okay, you know how you go and purchase these towels and you can shake the towels and all of this lint be everywhere?
Ugh.
Not with the My Pillow towels.
Right.
No, these towels absorbs. It absorbs the water, not just rub the water until it dry.
Right.
Okay? I know this. Oh, I am so sorry.
Don't, girl. It's about almost 10 o'clock.
I know. It is late. It is
yeah.
late. But it's something about these towels, you all,
Right.
that it takes and absorb the water off you, not take and just rub the water until it dry. The towels are the bomb.com.
Right.
They are amazing.
So make sure you all go over there to get it. MyPillow.com. Use code DS21 to get 66% off, up to 66% off your entire order.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up because I got excited about them towels. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, somebody said they packed on 30 pounds last year.
That's
from
that
eating a
COVID
sandwich.
weight.
That's why we got to get out the house.
That's
that
that
COVID
weight.
Or you all gonna have to start eating meat and vegetables during the week, and then on the weekends eat what you want. That'll help you drop weight real fast, because that's how I could do it. Okay, all right. Okay, y'all. So are we ready to get about? Listen, pray. Prayer changes things, you all. We're still at this here. We're on the battlefield. Those of you all in the kitchen, don't eat too much peanut butter. And it's okay if you make your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Make sure you pray every day at 11:21 a.m. at Eastern Standard Time. We still praying for the country. And we still pray for President Donald J. Trump.
Every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right.
We make sure we pray for President Donald J. Trump
That's
in
right.
our country.
Yes.
That's right.
So listen, you all, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We called the 211 because it's 2 of us.
And we're the ones giving it to
So
you.
in the meantime and in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Diamond and Silk, the podcast.
Or Crystal, where we at?
Or a chit chat snackable.
A chit chat snackable. Now you're gonna have to wait a minute because
Okay.
I got to now pull this.
Okay,
down. But
pull
let me-
everything
Can
you
I
gotta
just
pull.
say one thing too?
What? Say it.
Before we go.
Come on.
If you in that kitchen and you just there gaining weight from eating them peanut butter and jelly sandwich, stop eating them peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's right.
This is what I want you to do.
Yes.
Go outside and walk. We need you on the battlefield. We don't need you in there gaining all that weight. Hold on a second. I'm getting this right here.
And it's no fault of your own. Everybody done gained weight, babe.
Uh-huh.
Because of what they doing and what they trying to do.
Uh-huh. Hold on one second. Just want to make sure I got this right here right. I think I got this
You
right.
got it right?
I think.
Prayers
I don't
for
know
our
the
nation. That's right, Lucy.
Yeah.
Lillian, God bless you too. Thank you, Darcy.
I got it right now. Sorry, you all, because she went so fast,
I've
just been so excited to be able to talk to you all, and to be able to actually vent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. We love you all, and bye everybody. Good night. Have a good day at work in the morning if you can get there, because you know with the gas and all.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Bye.
Hey y'all,
Hey.
it's Diamond and Silk. Listen,
Listen.
we still have a patriot out there fighting for the integrity of the 2020 election. So we must support him.
That's right.
Now that's Mike Lindell. So I want you to head over there to mypillow.com, purchase anything on the site, and make sure you use code DS21. That's code DS21. Go to mypillow.com.
And when you use code DS21, you can save up to 66%. Make your purchase now at mypillow.com or call toll-free 1-800-667-2756. That's 1-800-667-2756. 2756 and save up to 66%.
Silk sound like you save a lot. So head over there to mypillow.com.